for stopping by. If you've seen any of my other videos, you'll notice one huge change right now. I'm a bright redhead. It wasn't supposed to be this bright, it was supposed to be more on the coppery dark end, but that's all right. This is very festive for the holiday season anyway, and it's really not all that bad. It kind of goes with my complexion and my eyes fairly well. I just wasn't expecting it to be this bright, so here we are. The last week and a half has been pretty chaotic, so I thought for today's video I would finish up some whips because this coming Saturday on December 14th, I will have my market for December. And I've really just been working on things off and on as I go, trying to finish up as much as possible. And I didn't really feel like talking through too terribly much because I was also working and tired. So I did record some clips of me finishing some things up. And I just wanted to share with you everything that I did get done at the end of the video, but to let you kind of enjoy a chill, relax kind of video of watching everything that I completed in this last week and a half, seeing how things turned out. And I will check in at one point because I had a little Joann's haul as if I needed another one. But yeah, that's the plan for today's video. I am going to be finishing up, I think, one blanket. Finally framed my dad's tapestry for Christmas, finishing up some gingerbread, some penguins. Oh, and also I had a custom order from a distant cousin of mine that actually came to my last big market in September. That was the first time I'd ever met them, and he wanted to order 5 pair of chicken socks for his wife, 2 daughters, and 2 granddaughters. So 5 pair, and of course I had to make me one. So I made 6 pairs of chicken socks. So without holding you back too much more, let's get into it so that you can see all the goodies at the end. Crochet anymore, I want to show you a little yarn haul I got, which, you know, no by November did not happen. Literally on the last day of the month, I decided to go splurge a little bit. Oops. And the Hobby Lobby bag actually contained different stuff in it. It was still just a big bag, huge bag that they gave me, so there's more Joann stuff in here because I went to Joann's 3 different times. I was looking for a couple colors of the Big Twist Posh, and one had one of the colors. A different place had 2 colors, and then I just wanted to go check out a 3rd place that I'd never been to before. So let's dive in real quick. I have used some of this yarn already. This one right here was one of the Bernat blanket. I think it was in the vintage white. Well, I've already started making a Christmas gift, so that one's about halfway done already. I got that from Joann's, and let's just go through all the Joann's ones that I got really quick. So I got one each of these variegated ones. This one is Mountainside, and this one is Woodland Camo. I got 4 of the Jingle Bell Stripe Christmas yarns from the Big Twist value as well. I'm not sure what I'm gonna do yet. I thought that the little variegated ones would be good for maybe a couple hats, but I'm not sure. And I did start, oops, dropped them. I did start possibly the toes of a crochet sock. I don't know yet, but we'll see. So I've got 4 of those. And I didn't buy all of the Big Twist, the value Christmas line, but I did get this one, the Juniper Shrub one. I thought that was really pretty, and I mean, it doesn't necessarily scream Christmas, but I can see what they were going for, but it's really, really pretty regardless. And then I got Yuletide, just one each of those. Then I just got some more black. I got white and brown as well that I was using to finish off the blanket that you just watched me finish the trim and stuff on. So that was 3 of those. And I got 2 of the Big Twist plush ones in cardamom. I thought that this was a good color for some gingerbread men. And speaking of, I got the white, which, yeah, this one's just called white. And this one is called chili pepper for that, for some, for the stripes and the little buttons on the gingerbread man. And I've already got the plush green somewhere over in here, so that'll be perfect for those. And next, I found these carousels in the colorway Wheat. I found 3 of them for $3.97. I don't really know what I'm gonna do with it. I thought that this was pretty, and it's squishy and it's soft, and just I felt like that would be a nice warm blanket, maybe, not really sure, but I found 3 of those and I just couldn't resist. Then for the Posh, I got a black. I got a white that I'm already using right now on some chicken socks, which I'll show you me making those here coming up soon. This is in Smoothie Bowl. I love this color. This is what I made the long dragon out of that I showed in my last video. This is also for the chicken socks. This is one of the reasons why I had to go to one of the 3 Joann's. This was in the red velvet cake. This was the only one that was around me for like 55 miles, if not more. So thankfully they had one. I don't think I mentioned the red is for the chicken socks too, and so is this. This is the egg yolk color. These are for the chicken socks too, but this is another reason why I had to go to a second different Joann's, because the one that had the red didn't have the yellow, and the one that had the black and white also didn't have the yellow or the red. So there's that. I was acting like a crazy person. All right, let's get on to the Hobby Lobby. This one isn't going to be as eventful, but I got 2 of this colorway in Sand Dune. This is for a crochet sweater that I'm doing. I think I mentioned it in my last video as well. So this is just in case I run out of it, in which I'm getting close. I have 1 skein left, but I'm not sure that's going to be enough to finish the length of the second sleeve, so we'll see, but I got 2 more just in case. Then speaking of the chicken socks, initially I was using this, so I got these 2, the Baby Adorable. This one, the white, is Angel. It was coming together really, really nicely, and of course it was shedding because it's kind of chenille or whatever, but the feel was, I don't know how else to put it, but just not great. It kind of felt matted or something. I don't know how to explain it, but so I was initially going to use that, so I got those, and then I also got the yarn be velvety smooth in mustard and velvety smooth in red as well. These were going to be for the chicken socks, but since I'm not going to use these anymore for that, the white I can use with a lot of stuff, but this is going to be part of the whip that I showed you at the very beginning of this whole little yarn haul, where it's going to be an owl. This is going to be a scarf for it, if that gives you any hints as to what it's going to be when it's finally done. But this is going to be a scarf in stripes, so that's actually perfect that I got that, because I don't have these colors in any other type of yarn besides the Posh, so I think this will be really great for that. Oh, here's the white that I was talking about from a while ago. And then last but not least, this is Cozy Occasion in Ivory. I just really like this, and I was going to initially use this for, again, that first whip project that I showed you with the Bernat vintage white project that I had going on, which it's going to be an owl, by the way. I was initially going to use this, but I really just like the new formulas of the Bernat blanket. They've really stepped it up. I hated Bernat blanket for years and years and years, even though I bought so much of it like 8 years ago. I don't even remember what I was gonna do with it, but it's like the longer it sat there and the more that I just tried to use it and then frogged it to try and reuse on something else, it just kept getting worse and worse, that old formula. So I really like the new formula of it. It's so soft and squishy, but I like this too, so I'll find something to use this for. But I got this first before I felt the new Bernat one, so it's fine. It will get used for sure. I also got 2 bags while I was there, at Joann's. Sorry, going back to Joann's real quick. I got these 2, the new Christmas ones. So this one's gonna be probably for me, but this one I thought I'd put a gift in. I think my stepmom would probably like this one, and she uses a lot of reusable bags too, so there's that. And then lastly, also back at Joann's, I finally got one of their crochet hooks. Let me get a little closer for you to see. This is the 6mm. There we go, the 6mm one. It's basically one of the only ones left. I'm really liking the hook. The hook is fine. That's not bothering me at all. This is one of the only ones though in the store where the end didn't have a lot of black marks on it. I'm not sure what that was for. I don't know if that happened in transit. I'm not sure, but it had a lot of black marks on it. This is the only one that didn't, but I'm not 100% a fan of this handle, but I'm not against it either. So the little edges, I don't know if you can see, yeah, right here where this is at, it kind of, well, you're not gonna be able to see, but anyway, this little ridge right here, they did a pretty good job of getting it out of the mold, you know, and taking the side off. See, here's kind of right here. You see how that kind of frays just a little bit, and it's a little up too high? Well, when you're going, since it's like silicone or whatever, you can feel those rough spots. I'm sure it'll probably go away over time with use and stuff like that, because right now I'm already messing with this little bitty spot that I just showed you, and it's kind of already about to peel off, so I'm sure it'll get better over time, but that's kind of my only complaint. I'm really a fan of the hook end though. It's pretty good. It for being plastic, I was kind of worried that it would be cheap feeling and not feel as great as maybe the Clovers or whatever like that, which are, you know, metal and stuff, but it's pretty good. I like it. I'm using it to make the chicken socks. I like it, other than the handle, which I think will wear off with a little bit more use. No complaints. Anyway, that is my little bee haul, so let's get back after the whips. Since I'm irresponsible, we're gonna have to go through this quickly before my phone dies. To start with, my dad's tapestry is now framed. It's huge. I hope he likes it. I didn't realize until after I framed it, there is nowhere on the back for him to hang it anywhere or with anything. So I guess I'm gonna have to get him one of those kits that you can put on the little hanging things by yourself. But number one done. Number two is the blanket that I made at the very beginning. I'd already done all of the squares by the time I started recording it, but I put a little scallop edging on it with brown and blue. I am gonna have to block it because it's curling a lot really bad, but that won't take more than a day, so there's our second item done. The next 3 items I didn't show me making them. They were just little one-offs, but I do plan on making more of the little otter. I cannot remember the name of the pattern designer, but I will put it up on the screen and down in the description. So I do want to make probably 2 or 3 more of these for my upcoming market. Then I made this little puppy. I messed up his nose. His nose is a little too high, so I'm probably gonna have to take that out and redo it, but him's cute. Then another one I'm gonna make a few more of for my upcoming market is this adorable little bear snuggler pattern. How precious. I have some brown and pink that I want to use. I have some of the burlap frosting that I want to use, and maybe just a solid brown color. Those should probably do fairly well for right before Christmas. So those are the 3 that I made on the side that I didn't show you. Now let's get into the other ones. Next up, we have 4 gingerbread men. So from the last video, I got felt eyes. Never used those before, but I'm very pleased with these. I haven't decided yet if I do want to put a mouth or not. Maybe. They're also kind of just cute like this. We'll see. And also from the last video, I did an advent calendar with the with some hand painted eyes, and this is the first time I've used those as well. So I think this one with the green shift came out pretty cute for this little guy. Same for these guys. I used the felt eyes on the purple and pink. I think that turned out super cute. And this one with the blue shift hand painted eye that came from the advent calendar. Adorable. I was able to pump out 6 little mini penguins. Let's see if I can hold them all. 1, 2, and I used the felt eyes on all of these. Whoops. All right, 3, struggling. All right, we're almost there. Oh, gotta stay in the ball game. Come on now. Oh, come on. All right, one more. That one had one of my hairs on it. Ta-da! Right after I said ta-da, the penguin pyramid fell down. So that filled up one of the Joanne bags. Actually, the one I showed earlier in this video, so that filled it up. And then now finally, for the last thing I made. Real quick, got one of the color changing hooks from Hooks and Glitter off Instagram. Ooh, so cool. All right, sidetrack. And now for the grand finale. Chicken socks. Made 5 pair, like I'd mentioned, and each one I made a little tag that it's somewhat between the size of a small medium for these. So he wanted 2 of these for his granddaughters, and then 3 pair of the medium to larges for his wife and 2 daughters. How fun are these? I cannot wait to give it back to him. I just finished them all last night, so I haven't let him know yet that they're done. And I have an extra little gift bag from last year that I didn't use, and they fit in there perfectly. So a nice Christmassy touch for whenever I deliver it to him. Thank you so much again for stopping by. I really do appreciate it. I hope you and yours have a wonderful day, and hope to catch you in the next one. Bye.